All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the last one here. We're going to factor 12c squared minus 19c minus 18. A lot of factors on this one. So again, the 12c squared, the negative 18, and since that's negative, these are going to have to be opposite signs. Now let's just go through the factors, okay? Well, for 12c squared, we got 1c times 12c. We've got 2c times 6c. We got 3c times 4c. So we actually have three different factors, and then that was the only factors, okay, that give you 12c squared. So those are going to multiply together to give you 12c squared. We've got to know which one to choose first. And then the negative 18. Well, we've got 1 times 18. We've got 2 times 9. We've got 3 times 6. We've got 4 doesn't go in there. 5 doesn't go in there. Now 6 has already been used, so those are all the factors. Wow, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there could be 3 to 20. There could be 9 different combinations here. Or excuse me, there could be, yeah, there are a lot of combinations there. So, actually more than 9. So, let's do this. Let's go ahead. This is where, again, it takes a little bit of insight for which ones to pick. I do know which ones it's going to be. I always use the ones that are closest together first, like 3, 4, and 2, 6. Not that 1 times 12c, 1c times wouldn't work, or 1 times 18 wouldn't work, but a lot of times I just start off with the ones that are closer together. I don't know, let's try 3c and 4c, okay? So I'm going to try 3c and 4c. Now keep track of which ones you use. And I'm going to try 3 and 6. Now again, these have to be different signs. Why? Because this is negative. So I'm just going to go negative, positive, even though the 3 could be positive and the 6 be negative. It'll show up in my check. So I'm going to go 3 and 6. And I'm going to go minus plus. Now let's just check. Okay. Here's the check. We should get the first and last terms correct. 3c and 4c is 12c squared. Outers would be 3c and 6 would be 18c. Inners would be negative 12c. And then minus 18 for the last terms. And if you take a look at the middle terms are the key here. 18c minus 12c is 6c. Well, that is not negative 19. And to be honest with you, it's not even the same. If we end up getting a positive 19, we knew we had the right terms, 3 and 6, in the right place. We would just need to switch the signs, make the first sign different and switch the second sign. But now don't throw out 3 and 6 yet, because we have to go ahead and flip their position. So I'm going to put the 6 in front and the negative 3 behind. And all that's going to do is change the middle 2 terms in your FOIL, the O and the I. So let's try this again. 3c, 4c is 12c squared. Outers would be negative 9c. Inners would be plus 24c. And then negative 18. Well, it's 24c minus 9c. That's 15c. Close, but it's not negative 19. And I've just exhausted 3 and 6. So that doesn't work. So what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, is don't throw your 3 and your 4 out, 3c and 4c. We got to try. Let's try 2 and 9 and see if that works. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Don't throw out the 3c and the 4c until you've tried all of these combinations back here for negative 18. If none of them work in any order, then you throw out your 3c and your 4c and you go to 2 and 6. And again, I know what the answer is, and I've done these a lot, so I've kind of got an idea of which to use. So it didn't take me long to do it. You'll be the same way. Once you start getting used to using these, you'll have an idea of what to use and what not to. So we already used 3 and 6. Let's try 2 and 9. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the 2 negative and the 9 positive. So let's go ahead and plug those in. I'm going to put the minus 2 here. I'm going to put the minus 2 here. I'm going to put the plus 9 right here. So, again, first and last terms permitted, 3c and 4c is 12c squared. Outers would be positive 27c. Inners would be negative 8c. And then I got my negative 18. Well, look at those 2 terms right there. That gives me a positive 19c. So I've got the right 2 numbers. 2 and 9 work. They're just the wrong signs. I need a negative here. I've got a positive. So you don't have to change anything. except, ladies and gentlemen, the signs. The 2 and the 9 are in the right place. I'm just going to make this 2 positive, and I'm going to make this 9 negative. Okay? So, I'm going to make this negative. So I just flip the signs. Well, if you go through again, it's going to be 12c squared. It's going to be negative 27. Okay? It's going to be negative 27c. And it's going to be, inside be positive 8x, or 8c, and then minus 18. Well, a negative 27 plus 8 would be 19, negative 19. So I had the right terms in the right place, I just had the wrong signs. So this combination did work with this combination, but this being positive, this being negative. Okay? So that is the factored form, ladies and gentlemen, of 12c squared minus 19c minus 18. As a matter of fact, that probably 12c squared minus 19c minus 18. And like I said, it may seem like a lot of work, and a lot of times we won't have this many factors, but you eventually get an idea of what works first, what to try first, and in what order, and as you do more of these, you'll get used to that, okay? So, for the only exercise we have to do is there's another worksheet on factoring trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c that is in Google Classroom. I have the answer key there also. Remember, the order of the binomials doesn't matter. So you have the same 2 binomials as I do in the answer key, they're just in the wrong order. That's okay. So what I mean by this, again, if you had 4c minus 9 written first and 3c plus 2 written second, that's okay. But you have to have those 2 binomials, but it doesn't matter the order of them. So good luck. We'll give you a formative assessment at the end of the week. And then basically we are done with respect to any new material. The rest of the time we're going to just review factoring, and we're going to look at a quiz here in the next few weeks. Okay? All right, good luck if you need. Get a hold of me. Stay safe, stay healthy.